Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept your lack of focus, agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me, needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Short Sport by King David Jordan.
Oh, we got something to talk about. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning.
She was looking like, ooh, 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 ooh. She was loving me.
Good
like
morning.
crazy.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Ooh, ooh, I wanna have your baby.
How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you guys are having a great morning. It's your boy King David Jordan. That's my real name, by the way. Because people be like, what makes you a king? My mama named me King. That's what she named me. You know, that's real talk. That's my government. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good this morning? I hope everybody's doing well. It is exactly a great morning to be alive. You got another chance to reach your goals. So go for your goals. Go for your goals. You know why? Because success looks fantastic. And I mean exceptional. All of you. Good morning, everyone. If you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, it'll mean a whole lot to your boy if you did. Thank you so much to everyone that's here this morning, that's joining your boy this morning. We're actually having a great morning. We're up. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're out here doing our thing. I hope you guys are having a great day. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we had a situation where we had Stephen A. Smith was talking about Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. And y'all know I'm a huge Cowboys fan. And I was listening to Stephen A. And that's why I wanted to play the bits and pieces at the beginning of the show before we got to it. I wanted to play the bits and pieces before we got to it and show you exactly what Stephen A. said. And as I was listening to the conversation, as I was paying attention to what Stephen A. was saying, and this is the second day in a row, yesterday was the second day in a row that he said that, I kind of had to I ain't gonna say it sit well. It sat well with me. It definitely sat well. It sat well. It definitely sat well. But it's one of the times where I had to sit there and say, ooh, is Stephen A. really getting at something that, you know, this racist thing, you know what I'm saying, with Jerry Jones? And being that the Cowboys is my favorite organization, my favorite team. Everybody knows the Cowboys is my favorite team. Being that the Cowboys is my favorite team, my favorite NFL team, and the team that I root for, but even LA. I'm a huge fan of it. It there are times I have to agree with them. I have to agree with you, Stephen. I have to agree. There are times that we're looking at Jerry Jones like, Jerry, what are you doing? There are times we're looking at Jerry Jones and saying, okay, all right, Jerry, we understand this and we understand that, but Jerry, come on. And we're saying, you know, when we look at what's happening with CeeDee Lamb, we look at what happened with Dak Prescott, we're looking at what happened with Michael Parsons as far as the contract extensions and things of the nature. Because y'all got to remember, Dak Prescott was an MVP candidate last year and starting quarterback. MVP candidate. Right? You got to remember, Michael Parsons was a defensive player of the year candidate last year. You got to remember, CeeDee Lamb was an offensive player of the year candidate last year. The number one receiver and receiver yards in the NFL last year was CeeDee Lamb. You got three players that is the backbone and cornerstone of your 12-5 team last year, and all of them are on the last years of their contract. And we heard yesterday, if y'all go back and watch the video yesterday, and I might cut it up and put it out there again. We saw when Jerry Jones said at the beginning of this of the offseason, he said, hey, this year we're all in. We're all in this year. And we saw Jerry Jones talking about being all in this year. And it was phenomenal. And we was thinking, okay, he's all in, meaning, all right, he's going to spend the money. He's going to do everything else to make this team complete, to fill the gaps. And he kind of has, but it was not with, like, the way we expected it. We expected free agency to be like a big splash. We expected all the big three to get their money taken care of. We just found out that the Cowboys is a $10 billion evaluation. We just expected when he said all in, we was thinking they would say, okay, he means all in as in, hey, he's going to keep spending money. He's going to use the surplus, and we're going to get these dynamic players. We're going to get Saquon Barkley. We're going to get all these the top free agency. And I told you the video yesterday, that wasn't what Jerry Jones was talking about when he said he was all in. What he was speaking on when he said he was all in was, I felt like, and then I went back and watched the video and I played it. He said, we're all in with these young players and the team that we have, we're all in. Meaning last year, Jerry Jones came out on many occasions and said, hey, I feel like we have a Super Bowl team. I feel we have a Super Bowl team. And a lot of people was like, okay, we don't see it. It's cool. But he's like, we got a Super Bowl team. And even us as Cowboys fans, we was like, okay, we see all the pieces in place. We got 2 all-pro cornerbacks. We got an all-pro linebacker / rush in and Parsons. You know, we got another all-pro defensive end on the other side. We got all-pros on the offensive line. We got all-pro wide receiver. We got all-pro quarterback. We got these together. Then you bring back Ezekiel Elliott, which was, you know, they say he's run down a little bit, but he was an all-pro running back. So at every level, he feels like he has all pros. So he believes in the team. He says, hey, we drafted well. These are the players that we drafted. These are the players that we picked. And these are the players that are going to come out and they're going to win us a championship. I'm all in on this team. But we're thinking he's saying he's all in. Well, I'm going to spend money. I'm going to get all these jackets. I'm going to make all these splashes. Oh, Cowboys are going to get burnt. This player. And he's like, no. I feel like I have a Super Bowl team. I feel like I've invested in the team. I picked right. We've done the things. We're going to trust this team to go in. We're going all in. And if you want your money, y'all need to give me some dividends. We need to get some playoff wins. We need to get some Super Bowl wins. We need to do that. If you want your money, or I feel like Jerry Jones may blow it all up. Now we're hearing reports that maybe he's leaving it to get Shedeur next year. And let's be honest. I told y'all, Jerry Jones has done this before with the Herschel Walker situation. With the Minnesota trade, which was one of the greatest trades for a team and the worst trades for a team in NFL history. He's done this before. So we're wondering when he says he's all in, a lot of people said, okay, what does it mean when he says he's all in? But then you have Stephen A. Smith who comes out and says, hey, I think it's funny that Jerry Jones hasn't played the brothers. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know. He laid on the brothers. He had paid CeeDee Lamb. He had paid Dak. He had paid Michael Parsons. He had paid the brothers. How come it's always the brothers that got to hold out? And he named a plethora of players that he played. If you heard in the video, he said he played Tony Romo. He played Jason Witten. He plays Garrett. You know, he's naming the players that he paid. And they all seem to be a certain ilk, certain ethnicity that he has issues with. And then he went all the way back into history and said, hey, even Emmitt Smith. And we all remember that when Dallas started 0-2. And Emmitt Smith was holding out to get his money after he had just won a Super Bowl for Dallas. We remember that. Remember that. But y'all gotta remember, this is Jerry Jones. And Stephen A., if y'all heard the video just a second ago, he even called it, I couldn't believe he said that. He even called it almost like mafia, like he's moving like he's a mafia. What's the word he used? Well, in Mexico, the people in Mexico, he called it like it's like Jerry Jones is running like it's a mafia. And I was like, wow, that's strong words. So when we hear this and we see this, then he brought up Kaepernick, and I said, yeah, this definitely is about race. And let's not be honest, Stephen A. Smith is not he is not above calling out race. That's why they really one of his calling cards in, you know, the sports sphere is everything is racist. He's ready to jump on that. He stopped just short of it. He stopped just short of it, but he's intimating that, hey, this is racist. He's hinting that, Hey, man, has a race to do it. That's what he's hitting at. Might have a little, might have a little race to it. And I'm just looking at it, and he's like, I'm asking for a interview with Jerry Jones to ask these tough questions. A lot of people say, hey, y'all remember the picture with Jerry Jones and when Jerry Jones was young and he was there with the crowd that was going against the kids that was starting integration into the school system. Yeah, I remember those pictures. And Stephen A is intimating, hey, he's stopping just short of saying that he's racist. But he's putting out there, hey, some of the things that Jerry Jones has done, either he's a mob boss or he may be a little bit racist. He may be a little bit racist. So you guys let me know in the comment section. Y'all let me know what you feel. Do you think Jerry Jones is racist? I don't know. It's Stephen A. And you heard the video at the beginning. Is he intimating that Jerry Jones might have a little issue with some race? Or is Jerry Jones all in his team and say, hey, man, I need a championship. Y'all need to show me this year or we're going to blow the whole thing up. Y'all let me know what you think. Now, do we think the CeeDee Lamb deal is going to get done? I hope so. I hope this isn't a whole holdout for the whole year because eventually CeeDee Lamb's going to have to get in. Right now, he's getting, what, $40,000 per day that he's missing. So that ain't a huge amount of money, especially if you do $34 million or $35 million that he may be due to reset the market at wide receiver. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section. This is King Joe. We'll come out later today and we'll talk about, hey, Caitlyn returns tonight, 7:30. Thank you guys so much. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe. Also, if you get a chance, check out the merch. But thank you guys so much for watching King Joe Show right here on the Joy Network. All right. Peace.